Alright, hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome back to Has Been Heroes. So this is going to be a little bit weird, because obviously I haven't played this game for several months. But, they recently updated this game with some new stuff. So what do we have? So for players looking for another challenge, the expansion pack brings two new game modes, Challenge Mode and Seed Mode. Challenge Mode is a single difficult battle with a preset loadout of characters. That's interesting. And Seed Mode, you can do seeded runs and versus against people. That's cool. What else do we have? You can apparently discover and play as the three characters from Trine. And then there's Epic Quest Mode, which is like the hard mode. So, yeah, no starting spells. That's rough. I don't really want to do that. Not yet. And there's also a new region to the main game called Sky Temple. Alright. Well, I guess let's just get started with a completely regular run. And at some point I'll come back for Epic Quest and the challenges. Oh. I bet I can see what they are. Alright, whatever. Let's see. So heroes. Can I play as the Trine characters yet? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's use whatever this weird knight is. The Poison Dwarf, and who have I won or not won as? We have weird options. Where are we going? Wait, hold on. These are challenge modes that I can play as? Oh! So I can do these and they will unlock different things for me, kind of Binding of Isaac style. That's cool. And a problem. I think I'm gonna just do a new game. Completely new, and we'll figure it out from here. Okay. So, remind me again. He has Last Stand, which is absurdly good. Okay, so White Knight's Sword. 35 to 45 damage. 10% crit chance. 20% spell recharge. Immunity to poison, and same business that I've been doing this entire time. Cool. Okay, I remember now. I vaguely remember how to play. So we got one candle, and we want to take the most circuitous route humanly possible. Problem is, that's not always the easiest thing to do in this game. Sometimes I mulligan, and this almost kind of looks like a mulligan-worthy one. Because what you want to do is loop around and get every single one of those question marks. See, ever played Death Road to Canada? I did, but I couldn't really get into it as much. It was not as process-based. Okay, this looks perfect. Okay, so let's just go here. This is going to take some time to remember how to play. Can I check my controls, actually? Really, I just want to know where the pause button is. It does not say. Well, maybe... Oh, pause play. Okay, got it. Well, what do we got? Toxic Spell Vendor and an HP camp. Well, we don't care about the Toxic Spell Vendor in the slightest. So let's go up. So this is actually one of the first times I've streamed this game. Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna have him open it up. I mean, he's got the pre-existing toxic stuff. That seems like it'll probably work. I usually use the dwarf as a thing. Cloud of Corruption poisons all enemies around the target for 10 seconds, and the AoE is increased. Yep. Alright, that works for me. Item Gambler. Well, I don't have a whole lot of money. I don't really like the item gambler, so I might just kind of ignore this. Yeah, let's just go cartographer. Let's see, what's the... Okay, cartography. Reveals all camp locations on the map. Who has the most least amount of HP? So the thing is, if I get a camp, it gives me an HP bonus, but it also takes up my inventory space. I'm gonna get it anyway. It's fairly cheap, and we're probably going to start having some fights. And it does give the dwarf a little bit of an HP bonus. Okay, so I have not played this game in a great many months. Holy crap, that AoE is huge. Next melee hit, 2 times damage, longer. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us for the first time on this, and have never seen this game before, every enemy has 2 bars, HP and shields. Same with the characters. Shields are, shields more or less block all damage, generally, whereas HP, you know, obviously you want to hit that. But if you notice, like, each enemy has, like, a number next to it, or a number of squares. So if they have 2 squares, that means you want to hit them twice. And if you hit them more than twice, you do 2 blocks, and then you hit them, and then their shields reset. Whereas if I do this, so I hit him 3 times, then I switch with this guy, and I hit him, he's now stunned. If I bring this guy down, I hit him, it's now taken his shields down to 3, knocked him backwards, and done more damage. There's obviously other ways to get around this, but that's how it works. It's super cool. Okay, let's stop. Let's wait. Let's buff the knight up. I believe the knight kind of becomes really ridiculous. Yeah, because I can do last stand with a doubled up damage bonus, which is kind of absurd. So I want to try... I'm just going to punch this guy, bring him back. We're going to try this, which does not reset his attacks. Right. The poison doesn't. Well, that's okay. What are the exact effects? 60 damage, poison the target for 10 seconds. Yeah, so it does not take shields off like Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike will remove 20 shields from an enemy, which is really good. And generally you want to use the character that attacks the least number of times as your primary damage dealer. Their base damage tends to be the best. I hope that's kind of a good primer on how this game works. It's probably not, but I don't really have much else to do about it. Let's just knock him back. I really wish the... Let's just do that. No, we want... No, we don't want to do that. We just want to hit this guy. Switch here. Knock that guy back. Double up the dwarf. Part of it is it just stuns them. Okay, hopefully the dwarf will have time to attack. There we go. Right before, and there he's gone. Okay. This game is, complex. It looks... I want to say it looks simple. But I've seen the developers play this, and it is like the most insane shit ever. They go like lightning speed, and I don't understand it at all. And I'm also really, really jealous. Because I'm like, I'd like to be insanely good at one of these games, maybe. But I guess I'll just have to satisfy myself with being, well, just me. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, so, see the guy with the purple orb? He is currently sucking in souls, which we use for upgrades and some other stuff. And I don't get them back. If I don't get him back if I don't kill him. And there's another one. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Please hit this guy fast enough. Oh, right. I forgot. Using Last Stand makes it so their attacks recharge slower. Which sucks a little bit, but I mean, we're pretty much rolling this fairly successfully. Yeah, there's also such a thing as a backstab. When you're coming down a lane back to where your character belongs placement-wise, they will backstab any enemy they pass through, which is actually really helpful. Okay, so we have 2 chests that's locked and a dark spell vendor. Well, hopefully I get enough cash from this. Do I have a key? I do not have a key unless one of these chests feels like giving it to me. Hey, it does. Alright. What do we get? Weird shorts. Okay, priest pants. Increase crit chance. On spell damage, increase crit chance for the next melee combo. So that is specifically hers. What's everybody else's crit chance? I don't remember and it won't let me check. Well, that's fine. Shorts! Okay, and we're good. Okay, and I should have enough money for a spell from the Dark Spell vendor. Alright, who would be good with dark spells? Him, probably. Or her, whoever this knight's supposed to be. They didn't really explain this character, I just got him. I don't know what this does. I've never gotten a dark spell before. Dark Fireball. Fire damage, burns for 3 seconds. Okay, not particularly, amazing, but helpful nonetheless. Alright, so let's pause for a moment. I wanted to take a look. So, it doesn't look like these guys have any... I don't know what their base crit chance is. It's probably like 5. Okay. So this this little guy that just popped up in the bottom, he is a loot goblin. And will drop money for me. If I hurt him. Which means I want to hurt him as badly as I possibly can. I'm just going to keep shooting at him. There's no cooldown on this. Oh, but it hurts. They don't say that. Ah, shit. He got all of his resources back. Okay, well that's it's a problem. I mean, it's still helpful because we just made like an unholy amount of money from that. But it also sucks because I could have done that better. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, the other problem is so Dark Fireball costs HP, which means I need to use it on a character. I need to use it on a character that can heal. Luckily, crits tend to heal, but I will keep that in mind for the future. Okay, bring her up. Technically, the knight is probably a dude, but it was a chick in previous runs, incarnations, whatever you want to call it. All right, and they're all close up together, except for this guy. Well, she's not too hurt. Okay, I guess we'll send... There we go. Yeah, so I'll just be very careful about dark spells for the future. And as long as I can get any amount of healing, problem solved. We just need any amount of healing. Let's just do Poison Fist. I like poison. Poison is effective. Never mind. Poison is too effective. Alright, we do also have... Well, let's just do a boosted poison thing. Let's see. Flop him back a bit. Yeah, there's a lot more to this game and the like, strategy of it. And I wish I could actually, like, properly explain it all. But it is going to, like, wildly outstrip my ability to describe anything here, if I did so. I am sorry. Now, does that get him an immediate attack? No, but it does stun him. And that's fine, too. But yeah, so the goal is to stun enemies, take their shields off, and obviously kill them as you go along. Actually, all hits heal based on their damage, so if you're poison or burning, just hit their health. Crits just hit through armor, hence why they always heal. Oh, that is actually good to know. Thank you, Bormoth. Alright, so what do we got? Crystal Ball, crit chance. Thor's Hammer. Lightning after a melee combo. Immunity on lightning. And Charcoal. Spell Recharge and Fire Spell. So, Spell Recharge is... it's okay. Increased crit chance is also kind of okay. I mean, it more or less just makes the knight really good. Whereas Thor's hammer is straight up ridiculous. Now, if I remember right, the luchador is immune to lightning. And I've got a lot of money. So let's give the dwarf immunity to lightning and the white knight the crystal ball. And I'm going to skip on the charcoal. Charcoal is pretty good, but it's not absurdly good. And poison, which should kill the bomb. There we are. Thank you. That is stupid crazy helpful. I think the guy in the back is poisoned too. Well, I guess we might as well just double up his hits. It's a bit wasteful, but that's okay. Let's see. Dwarf there. There we go. Yeah, and generally what you're trying to do is, you're trying to keep your enemies as far back as possible to give you the most amount of time to wail on them. Because if they get close to you and they start hitting you, you're in trouble, because obviously you don't want to lose shield points, and you definitely don't want to take damage. Healing is possible. It just also sucks. I'm just gonna punch him. Play really inefficiently here. Yeah, we only heal a little bit. There are better ways to heal in this. They're just not that common. I'll just do that. Nice part is you can always hit enemies off screen, which is something that I've been very happy about. So it doesn't happen all the time, but I've had like enemies just more or less show up dead, and it is magic. Okay, I am really hungry right now. Yeah, so the healing from the jeez, what do I even do here? The healing from the like hitting health, it's there, but it is definitely not as good as some of the other features that you can get. Mainly, I just want to stack crit. Crit's fun. Okay, battle bonus. Life is good. It feels like they've retooled this game a little bit. I've always felt a little bit bad for Frozen Byte. For those of you that don't know, Frozen Byte are the people that made Trine. They made a hell of a lot of games. Frozen Byte has always been one of those companies that makes some, like, really fancy products. They just... Some of them get panned because of this or that. In this case, this game got panned to some degree, mainly just because the difficulty and the RNG was a little bit punishing. But I actually never found it particularly that bad. You just kind of scum the early game, and then it just stays pretty easy from there. Let's see. Move her there. I'll just do that. Oh, shit, there was a guy in the front. I didn't even notice the guy in the front. Oh, and we've got this. Well, let's keep popping this global poison. That's really effective. Games journalists are bad at games, yeah? Yeah, that is part of it. Like, this game definitely has, like, a huge requirement. Like, it has a huge learning curve. It makes it really difficult for a lot of people that have never played or seen this before. Because this is a truly unique product. I can't think of another game that even comes close. The only, like, quote-unquote close thing I can think of, really, is, the only thing I can think of that comes close, really, at like, this point, is actually Slay the Spire, entirely because of the, the, like, weird, crazy combo system. What was that eyeball? I have no idea. Let's let him get a little bit closer to me. And... there we go. Is this really just the only enemy here? It is. That's... alright. There we go. And we wait. Well, that was fast. We got another merchant. Yeah! Okay, so what do we got? Sticky Bomb. 30% chance after melee combo. Bomb is thrown at target. It explodes for 40 fire damage after 5 seconds. That's pretty good. Cat's Eye. Faster melee recharge. Well, that's melee recharge and spell damage. You know what? Let's give him the Cobra's Eye. Okay, Sticky Bomb. Chance after a melee combo. Bomb is thrown at target. Sticky Bomb is interesting. I'm not sure what I think about it. Let's give it to him, just because he doesn't use it that often. Well, he doesn't have that many items. Let's see. Are those princesses you're escorting? Yes. I'm escorting a pair of princesses to school. Except for they've had their souls stolen at this point. So I'm not actually sure where all of this stands plot-wise. Alright, so it's this boss. I don't really remember much about this boss. But I do remember... poisoning the shit out of him works really well. We've already taken off half his health. Yes! Alright, and you know what? I'm gonna make him explode. Works out pretty well. Yeah, we need to get the, Is he almost dead? He's almost dead. Well, that was easy. That was actually probably the easiest kill I've ever had on a boss in this game. Is inventory space something of an actual problem? Yes, it is. Each character can only carry 12 items at a time, and you cannot replace them. Okay, so we go up, over, down, right, down, up, left, over, and around. Yes, that works perfectly. I love it when you can get to every point on the map. Ooh, we get rare items. Freezing Skull. Which is pretty good. Sort of. Freezing Skull is weird. And we get whatever that is. Well, let's figure out what the heck this is, because this is cool. True Aim Grips. Oh, that's not so great on this guy. On critical hit, 30% increased crit chance for the next melee. And yeah, that would have been amazing on her, not so much on the other one. Can you not backtrack? No. If you do, it burns a candle, and if you burn too many candles, it kills you outright. So I'm actually... I think I'm going to avoid the Freezing Skull. Yeah, eventually we'll know what every item does in this game, so it's not that big of a deal, but... No, Freezing Skull is too good to pass up. So, when an enemy is frozen, they, when they're frozen, they don't lose stamina when you hit them, but you hit their HP directly, which is actually pretty good. The problem is it oftentimes will fire and screw up one of my combos. Which is... it comes and goes. Personally, I prefer the Fire Skull or the Lightning Skull. Really, almost any of the other skulls. But if you notice there, he just gets knocked back. Let's see. There we go. So pretty much it just gives us a free hit on them, which is really good on certain bosses and enemies. Like, really good. Okay, so let's punch him. Oh. Fine. Lightning punch him. Bring her up there. Wail on this guy. Yeah, I'm glad I got the, Actually, hold on. No, I don't want to do that. If I do this on this guy right in the center... Yeah, fire makes enemies explode with lightning damage. I guess that didn't do as much as I wanted. But yeah, fire makes enemies explode if they're poisoned. There's a really cool elemental combo system in this game that I absolutely adore. Unfortunately, not much I can do to shield guy there. Okay, hold on. Ah, we lost it. I was scratching my ear and I paused, unpaused. I guess I'll just wait. Okay, 1, 2, ZR. ZR. There we go. Double hit. Bring him back. Let's double his damage. And whomp him. There we go. That is so satisfying. This is just always satisfying. Alright, so this guy has no defense. This guy has no defense. I'll just kind of wail on them. And we're good. Water, don't touch my nose. But it's so itchy. There we go. Yeah, neat part is there's these bomb enemies that come by. They're generally not that threatening. And the cool part about them is if you hit them and break them, they will, if you hit them and break them, they will... Whoops. They will usually stun, poison, set on fire all of their companions. Which saves me a lot of trouble. Okay, so I have a water spell vendor, which I don't think I'm going to be able to afford. This is part of the reason why I was iffy on the skull. 200 gold. Yeah, I do not have. I'm so close. I could always burn a skull. Let's see after the... not a skull, a candle. I'd have to burn 2. We'll see after the next battle. Okay, so let's double him up. Get that sweet bonus. Punch that guy. And I guess I'll just knock this guy back a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately nobody's wet here. I really wish I had somebody with a fire move instead. Had I been thinking, I would have actually brought the regular knight character. But I was not, and that's okay. Let's see. Not really much I can do here. I'll just hit this guy. I mean, technically, I could have done other things. Ooh, biggin. How do I deal with the biggin? I guess poison. So yeah, then unfortunately the big guy is, well, a bit on the big side. Oh, he's getting the speed bonus. That's why. And he's dead. Never mind. Well, alright. Can't complain. It's nice. I played this game a lot when it first came out. And then I, you know, obviously put it down. I guess I got like 30-something episodes out of it. But it looks like, for the most part, I'm not terribly rusty here. So I should be able to just kind of roll through content fairly easily. Poison that crowd. Obviously, we're still going to probably run into huge amounts of trouble, and I'm going to get killed somewhere along the way. Usually some boss fight or another just wrecks my shit. But it's like at the halfway point. Okay. Well, we can knock this guy back at the very least. Move them down. I hate it when they pop out of the ground at me. It's just not nice. If I had lightning sword, this would be okay. I don't, but I do have a super punch. That does it. Now, did that hit him with the sticky bomb too? No, it doesn't look like it hit him with the sticky bomb. Let's kill that guy. And we're good. There we go. Oh, I guess I got bonuses. Now, does the... No? Awesome. Alright, so we have a cartographer, 2 locked chests. Yeah, I'm gonna burn some candles here. Let's get some... Let's get a water spell. Is it one I recognize? Watery portal. Target is soaked and move closer. Removes 20 stamina. Okay. So... we do not want that. Lightning chains arc further. I think I'm just gonna give it to the, I think I'm just gonna give it to him. It's not a great combo. I was hoping I'd have another key by this point, but whatever. Yeah, I don't really like Water Portal that much. No keys. Okay, we're not going to bother with the Spell Gambler. We don't even have the money for it. We're probably not going to bother with the Cartographer either. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Giving the watery portal to the luchador would have been helpful. Reveals all chests. I'm not going to bother with it. Inventory space is a serious problem. Let me see. I guess I'll just knock him back. Yeah, I didn't even think about watery portal on the luchador. I really wish you could actually switch things around. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, that more or less would just put him right in front of the luchador for a nice hit. Well, it's life. But I can use it to, I can use it to just combo people. You are completely correct on that one. I guess I'm not really going to hit that guy correctly, but who cares? Let's see. Let's see, can I hit this guy with the fireball? There we go. That works. Yeah, I remember why I like the luchador. That his ability to get a turn immediately after is, like, wicked good. Kind of unreasonably good. But it's really easy for me to forget about the abilities and how to combo them all together. Especially when I haven't played in months. It's been a while. Is this just the only enemy? This is just the only enemy. I'm actually having too easy of a time here. I guess that's the point of some of the harder challenges here. Yeah, I'm just one-shotting things. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll just save my resources. I'm not going to blow any candles to go back for the other locked chest. We do get whatever the hell that is. Well, honestly, I'm just going to probably stack the skull on the airhead. Wind damage knocks the enemy back. Now that's good. Okay. Yeah, another one. So there's, there's one for every element. Okay, faster spell recharge, faster melee recharge. I'm gonna keep pumping it onto... I guess spell recharge... Really, we're looking for an amazing buff-type spell. If I can get a really good, Wind and Water is really fun. It does a freeze, if I remember right? Okay, so we have a Dark Vendor. We don't care about Dark Vendors. And I also don't have the money. I just want the double buff, if I can get a double buff someday. The double buff combo is fun. Bring him back. We do need to get the Luchador some spells, though. Pretty badly. The dwarf does a lot of damage, actually. I hadn't, like, really properly appreciated that, but he kind of is capable of hurting things. Usually the spellcaster companion, the one that does 2, generally ends up being the weakest out of all of them. He's still not dead, really. Now he's dead. Alright, do we have any more enemies here? I guess I should hit this one. I'm just kind of waiting for them to show up. Unfortunately, the skulls are just killing things for me. I guess I'll just double her next spell. Oh, well, that was it. What? Did they nerf this? Like, I feel like this has been seriously nerfed since back when I used to play this. Alright, so we're up against this sucker. Okay. That'll be fine. Because I more or less know how to bully this boss into extreme submission. Let's see. Let's do more poison. We want to get him down to sub 20. Water portal him and then more or less bring him back. Oh, they've all been frozen. Not much I can do here, is there? Nope. Couldn't switch him. Let's just go for the triple hit. Really does feel like this whole thing got nerfed. No, guess we just wait. Let's see. I guess we can use the evil fireball. Alright, so let's double her damage. Yeah, it's worth it. Then we wait. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna really use the, I don't know if I'm gonna use this dwarf that much. I don't know if I have to. Because that was part of it, the, The dwarf could be, I don't know if I like the poison boost. Maybe. I guess really this dwarf would combo with the main knight really well because of the fire bonus damage.